Howdy folks, AJ coming at you again, your resident vintage gamer, and we are going to do a little bit of gaming news in this video today. So without further ado, let's go. So to begin with, let's talk about Steam, the gaming platform for PC that is owned by Valve, and the company Valve, and it was reported last week that Valve is currently rated at letter grade F by the Better Business Bureau, mainly because of their customer service complaints and the lack of their the lack of the ability for them to resolve customer service complaints satisfactorily. I'm going to put a link here for you guys if you guys want to see there's a couple of articles in detail that you guys can look at. They go into a lot more detail about the numbers and all the figures and all that stuff. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my personal experience with Steam customer service and so forth. It is definitely lacking in responsiveness. If you do put a ticket in through the Steam customer service website, it takes quite a while to get a response. Most of the response, I haven't had to do it very many times, but the times I've done it, I have gotten, you can tell that they are just, form letter type responses, that they just, oh, we've logged your issue and we're looking into it, we'll get back to you, blah, 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 blah. Same old thing. And if I remember correctly, the few times that I've had to do it, I ended up getting my solutions from other gamers who had already had that problem and had posted on the forums, and I had to do some digging in the forums to find a solution that actually worked. I would find that information before Steam customer service would even get back to me. When they did get back to me, they were of no help. The solution that they offered was not a solution, and the solutions that the other gamers had found actually did work. And maybe, I'm talking, I might have had an issue like, where I had a bug, a game-breaking bug or something like that, where I couldn't get a game to launch, or there was some type of a graphical glitch or something like that. And probably 3 or 4 times is what I'm talking about. And each and every time, fellow gamers, the gaming community, were the ones that helped me and helped other people in the same situation. So I can say from personal experience that the customers, they need to work on that particular aspect of their business model. Now, having said all that, they did it when they were interviewed about this issue. A representative from Steam did admit and said that, yes, we have to do better. It is, they admitted that that is a facet of their business that they have got to get to work on and do a better job. So that's my 2 cents on it. I agree they do need to work on it. I know that there have been, there was a game that I bought called Mobius, and it was an adventure game, and there were some absolutely game-breaking bugs. And I did a video about Mobius. It's actually a great game, but it had completely game-breaking bugs where you couldn't go any further. You just lock up and that's it. You're done. You can't go any further. And the game developer in the forums had offered, well, here's some save games that will get you past that spot where you're stuck at, where the game freezes up and everything. But the problem there is that's not your save game. That's somebody else's. That's their save game. And so as far as your achievements and all that other stuff, it's completely different. That's not a acceptable fix. And they did end up getting it taken care of and posting and uploading a bug fixes in a patch and all that, and then I was able to finish the game. But it took about 3 weeks for them to do that. And in the meantime, Steam is accepting money for the game, still selling it, and with these game-breaking bugs. And there was no notice from Steam to people buying the game or anything else like that. You had to go by reading the other reviews and things, because I put at the time, and I need to go back and change that actually, I put I cannot endorse this title because it's broken. And I need to go back and change that, because they have fixed it. But there was no notice from Steam, and they should have a way of monitoring that stuff. And then in the store, on the page, when you're buying a product, if there are issues like that, they need to put some type of a flag on there saying, we are aware from multiple sources that there may be game-breaking bugs in this title. We are investigating, so be warned before you purchase this title. I think something that is, if they're the ones that are accepting the money through their platform, they need to do things like that. So anyway, that's enough about the Steam thing. If you've had good or bad experiences, please let us know in the comments below. That would be good information to have. The next topic, we're going to paper and pencil role-playing game stuff. Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. The next campaign that's coming out is Elemental Evil, and this is kind of a public service thing to all my fellow gamers out there that may not know this. You can go to the Wizards of the Coast page for Dungeons & Dragons, and you can download for free right now the Elemental Evil Player's Guide. It's a PDF, full-color PDF and everything. I have not printed it. I downloaded it, but I haven't printed it yet. I probably will, because I like stuff in hand. And it's free. So, and it's looks like a decent document. It's free content. So I'm sure that's their way of saying, here, and then they want you to, end up buying the products as they come out. So if you have been enjoying 5th edition, even if you haven't tried it yet, it's free. You can download it and take a look at it and read it and see what you think. So that was just kind of a public service thing. I'm looking forward to it. I'm having fun in 5th edition, so I'm definitely going to be getting into the Elemental Evil thing. So that leads us into our next role-playing game topic. The convention GaryCon is going to take place on the 26th of this month in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. And most people know what this is about that watch my channel. Most people know what this is about. This convention was started after the death of Gary Gygax, the co-creator of Dungeons & Dragons. It is done as kind of as a memorial to him every year, to remember him, remember what he did for gaming, and allow a lot of people that want to go and get together and just have a fun time gaming in his honor, allow them to do that. So if you are anywhere in that area where you can get there, if I was not so far away, I would be going there. I'm going to try to go next year. So I will put a link for GaryCon. I'm going to put a link for GaryCon. I'm going to put a link for the Player's Guide from Wizards. And I'm going to put a link for that article about Steam, all in the description below. So that takes care of the paper and pencil role-playing game stuff. The last thing I wanted to talk about was Wolfenstein: The New Order, which I am playing. I've actually almost finished it. Playing it on Steam. I bought the physical copy because it was on sale for 20 bucks at Walmart. And having a lot of fun with it. I really like how they allow you to, through achievements, you can get perks to augment your play style. I like a stealth play style, and so I was able to concentrate on those things. Making kills with a silenced pistol and knives. Knife takedowns and that type of thing, which gave me more bonuses when I do that to make those type of attacks more powerful. So I really appreciate that. I love the story. I love the writing. I love the graphics. I love this game. I've been playing Wolfenstein since the original, and when I say the original, most people think I'm talking about Wolfenstein 3D. That is not the original Wolfenstein. The original Wolfenstein looked like this. So that's your, on a monochrome monitor with an Apple IIe is what I first played the original Wolfenstein on. And then Wolfenstein 3D, and then the Wolfenstein that came out a few years back, and then finally this Wolfenstein The New Order. So overall, I would give it, I would give Wolfenstein an A, the Wolfenstein The New Order an A, or say a 9 out of 10. The only thing that bugs me about the game is they did not have it set up for manual saves. And maybe that's because it's a console port. No idea. You have the checkpoint system. And it does get tedious when there are sections that are very, very tough and you have to do the entire thing all over again when you die. And you have to start all over again to get through this tedious section and so forth. So if it would have had that, it would be an A+, 10 out of 10. So love the game. Hopefully I'll finish it tonight. So that'll do it for our gaming news video here. If you want to comment on any of this stuff, please do so below. You can check me out on Facebook, Twitter. I'm on all those. Greyhawk as Greyhawk 4x4, Steam, Greyhawk 4x4. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side.